Hi, I'm Stacy, host of Two Chicks and a Goat. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell below. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my equipment that I use to make my YouTube videos. The multiple cameras that I use, and also the equipment that I use to edit and make some of my thumbnails. So let's get to the office and I'll show you my gear. So I've got a lot of my gear lined up out here in the garage, and I'll go over it just briefly on what I use. I started off with a GoPro Hero 3, and then borrowed another Hero 3 Plus from my brother, which I still have. And Goose and my beautiful wife got me the GoPro Hero 9, which is an awesome camera. It's what I'm using right now. It has a little lens right in front here, so I can actually see that I'm actually talking to you guys, and make sure you're not looking at the ceiling or down at my chest. You're actually looking right at me. So the GoPro Hero 9 is neat. I love this camera. GoPro, I could use a third one. Or, sorry, a second one. Yeah, third one would be great too. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Birthday's coming up. Okay, so what I have, I'll spin this around and show you the equipment. So I've got one of my Hero 3s, a tripod that I use this all over the place, most of the time for setting up staging shots in here. I have my Telescopic tripod that I have a video, which will be a link below. It's the one I made. I have my other GoPro Hero 3 Plus, the borrowed one. This is all of my equipment gear. This is the case that I use if it's in my motorcycle and running around, just so for safety. But I have made a collection of different cases for water, my remote, so I can start it from different areas, different handles, grips. I've got the full chest mounts as well. And also a head mount with that. I have a whole little package of gears for hooking up my mics, different cables that I might need on it, different kinds of microphones. A lot of these ones have been blown up over time. A dual system, which I'm going to try out to wire Goose's helmet and my helmet so she can hear her on the back of the bike when we're talking. Just picked these guys up. These are awesome. They are little dead cats, what they're called, but they go on to the GoPro 9 for when I'm out in the wind on the motorcycle to prevent wind noise. I've got my Nikon camera. I've had this for quite a long time. This thing is for underwater and around, so I use this a lot in the kayak. Don't have to worry about it falling out. But a lot of my stills when we're on the water come from this camera. Just starting to collect stuff for my Hero 9, so I've got a nice protective case for it. I've got a 3 battery charger. It's one of the big things that I have to collect. I'll spin you around. So with the Hero 3s, they go through batteries like crazy. So I've got about 6 batteries for that. For the Hero 9, it's new, but I've already gotten 3 batteries for this unit, just so when I use it a lot more and do videos like this, I don't have to worry about it dying. There is a description below to a video where I linked up a charging system on my motorcycle, so I can charge my GoPros and my phone while I'm cruising around and don't have to worry about the video going dead. So, but I'll get to my helmet. So on my helmet, which you've probably seen in other videos and stuff, I do have the mic hooked up on this. It comes over, hooks into the GoPro. The GoPro hooks onto this nice mount. This mount was awesome, found it online, and it manages to keep my camera in front so you guys can get a sort of center view. And inside is my microphone, so you guys can hear me babble on and talk and chat. But with the multiple cameras, it's pretty neat, so I can do a lot of the special effects kind of things I do. The programming that I use isn't the best for these things. I sort of just play around and dabble. But you can see, so I'm recording now. Hi, you're recording there. And then also with the 2 cameras, I'll spin this guy around. The 2 cameras allow me to do things like this. Sort of like you saw in the front video. So this is more or less the equipment I use. I also have a DJI Drone. He took a little tumble, so I'm actually just repairing it. So eventually you'll see some of my shots that I've used with our drones. My goal is to actually have the remote on the back of the motorcycle and have it follow me down some back roads. But these are all the toys. The drone, everything here except for the 9 and the Hero 3 I've actually had prior to starting a YouTube channel. So overall, since I've started this back in September, I've probably spent about $300 on things. It's got about, not including the Hero 9, because that was a gift. Not including, which I'm going to have some expense soon, is because my laptop, if you've seen one of my videos, is slowly dying. It is blowing up on me. So I know I'm going to have to replace that or get some service done on that in the next little while. So hopefully, if you don't see any videos in a while, it's because it died. But I should be able to get this one out to you. So let's go in the office and I'll show you my gear that I use in there. And maybe we'll pass the fridge and grab a beer on the way there. Okay, we're back in the office now. So I'll show you the gear that I use and the programs that we go through. So there's a pile of my hats, you know, and you gotta have hats to do YouTube video. So this is my setup that I have here. I have a dual monitor system plus my Dell laptop over here. Seems to be functioning pretty good today. So I'll dive into the actual programming that I use. Well, we're back in the office here. I just wanted to show you my programs I use. So this is my desktop. So the biggest program that I use is my Corel Video Studio 2020. This is my editing suite. It's an excellent program to use. And then my other program that I do work in is Photoshop 2021. That's where I do all my thumbnails and things. The program, how you're getting this recording right now, is multicam capture light here. So that is recording my screen. So I'll show you Photoshop. Everybody, I think, knows what Photoshop is, but this is what I do my thumbnails in. So I will do our little captures. And if you're not sure what a thumbnail is, this is what gets you on YouTube to look at our videos. So it's a neat little program. Got to pay for this monthly, which sort of sucks. Photoshop just started doing that, which is a pain in the butt. But they've got some good things, and I haven't found anything that does or works like this one does. So it's a really good program. My editing program, ta-da, is Corel, and it works quite well. I've been using it for quite a few years. Even before I was on YouTube, I was just doing videos for my family and friends, and I've used this forever. Their new version 2020 right now, they added quite a new features: masking, time lapse, motion tracking. It's a lot of neat things. They're trying to make it a little bit fancier, but it does crash a lot more. So it's a neat video. You can add some easy effects. You just drop down your programs. Let's add some leaves to my system. Then we're going to fade it out. So, but you can see it's nice and simple to use, but it's a nice program. It took me a while to figure it out. A lot of information on YouTube to how to do this kind of stuff. So I liked it a lot. It helps me out. I can do my titles, I can do special effects in here, I can do my text on here as well. So it's a cool program. Once I have a video done, I just go over to share, I turn it into my YouTube settings so that it works everything for what works best for you guys on your end. And once that's all done, I actually have it all saved and in my blog here under videos. So I have all of my videos listed. I'll eventually take my video and I go to my YouTube channel. And from my YouTube channel, I can manage my videos and upload new videos, edit them, change them around, add all of the information I need so I can put some information into the video from the drop down, change my thumbnails, that we can do. I add my tags. But all this I learned via researching. It's funny, to make a YouTube video, I went on YouTube to learn how. That's funny. But we have a lot of channels, or a lot of things. I have 18 videos out. This will be 19 videos now. So these are the programs I use. And they work great. And I really enjoy playing with them. So that's what I use to get my YouTube channel up and running, with a lot of help from my wife and daughter, and also a lot of research on YouTube. But it's fun. That's what I do. I have my full-time job, and this is just fun for me on the side. But I really like your comments and stuff below, so put them down there. I want to start answering questions from people and things like that. On my Facebook page, I get a few questions, but I like to see some on my YouTube videos so other people can answer them as well. But it is January 9th, I think, today. Yeah, January 9th, and it is +4 out. So Christy and I are going to grab the bike and go out for a nice ride. First time in 13 years we are going to take our motorcycles out in January. It also helps that Christiana's plates are expired, but the government is saying we don't need them right now because of COVID. A bonus, one bonus. So, see you on the road. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit the bell below.